Hi everyone, today I am here for you with a hair tutorial and I'm going to show you how to get these big curls slash waves. I'm using the Remmington Keratin Therapy curler, and this is a 19mm barrel or about 3/4 of an inch, and it just looks like this. It is a clampless wand. It's just got an on-off switch and a temperature control. I'm actually going to set it to the highest heat to do my hair. It also comes with a glove, but I'm not quite sure what that is and I'm not going to be using it, but if you're inexperienced, please use the glove. You don't want to get burnt, and just stay tuned for the tutorial. Okay, so I'm just going to start by applying a heat protectant to my hair, and I am using the NAC Diamond Polish Style and Finish. This is a thermal protectant, but it also has a little bit of hold in it. It's a liquidy gel type consistency, so it's a little bit thicker, and I'm just going to apply that all over the mid to ends of my hair, concentrating particularly on the ends since that's the oldest, most damaged parts of my hair, and I concentrate more on my right side as it's a little bit thicker because of my parting this way. So I'm just going to brush that through, and I've already got my my wand heating up. My one complaint with this wand is it does take quite a while to heat up, so I kind of have to plan in advance. By quite a while I mean about 5 minutes, but with today's technology that's kind of slow for a wand to be heating up. So I'm just going to brush all of that through. Then I'm just going to part my hair just above the ears. Depending on how thick or thin your hair is, you can kind of decide where you need to make your layers. I tend to do about 3 sections, sometimes a 4th at the top in my hair, and I'm just going to clip that up and out of the way. And I take the remaining hair and bring it down each side, and I'm just going to brush that through again. We don't want any knots in there. So I tend to start with the back sections and take about an inch section or 2.5 centimeters. Take my wand in my opposite hand and just start wrapping the hair around, and you want to keep the hair flat to the wand rather than letting it twist, if that makes sense. So I hold that for about 5 seconds and then I just drop it down, and I get this cute little curl like this. And then I just chuck that one to the back. Take the next section of hair, again about the same size, and I kind of vary the sizes of the pieces I grab, just so it ends up looking more natural and not so uniform, with every piece being exactly the same size. Oh, and if you drop your hair like that, just grab the same piece again and start again. It's no big deal with this hairstyle because it's not going to be perfect curls. So just hold that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and just drop it down. And it's really spirally, but when I brush it out it's going to loosen up quite a bit. So to show you a couple more, take the hair, take it behind, and just hold it for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and drop it down. The last section at the front. You kind of feed the hair between your fingers to keep it flat, if that makes sense. It's just a bit of practice. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and drop it down. Then I just make a start on the other side. And I bring these to the front so I don't pick them up again. Just brush it through. And this time I'm going to take the wand in this hand and take it around the back of my head that way. So I'm just going to pick up the hair that I'm going to be doing first. Because I'm using my left hand, it's a little bit harder, so I get a little bit more prepared. So just take that piece of hair, wrap it behind, and just do the same technique, keeping it flat to the wand, and count to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and just drop it out. And that is the process, and I'm just going to repeat this all over my head, and I'm going to fast forward it now so you're not watching the same thing over and over again, and I will catch up with you when I get to the top layers. Okay, so now I'm onto the last layer of hair, and I'm going to be doing the same process, but I'm going to be starting the curl a little bit further down and doing it a little bit looser, just because I don't want curls coming out of my head, because that's not the look I'm going for. So I'm just going to take a piece of hair and just start it lower down and just spread out my hair a little bit more on the wand than I did in the top section. Still hold it for 5 seconds and release it the same. It just starts just below the ear. And I vary the height of these, so some I will put higher and some lower. Just because once I brush it out, it will help it blend a little bit better rather than just being one big curl. So just repeat this on both sides. And you want to take a little bit more care with the top curls than the bottom, because these are the ones that you're going to be seeing. Okay, so once you finish curling, you end up with these tiny little dolly curls all over your head, and these are quite intense. So what I do is I wait for about 5 minutes and then I just comb through these. So I'll see you in about 5 minutes. Okay, so it's been about 5 minutes and I've just let all the curls cool down. So I'm just going to take a very wide tooth comb to them and just comb through them gently. Normally I would curl my hair at night and then sleep on it and then comb it out in the morning, but it doesn't really make much difference. And then I just sort of use my hands to shape them into big, looser curls. And that is the finished look. I will get about 3 days wear out of these curls, just combing them out every day. I still have the curls when I wash my hair next, but generally my scalp's getting a little bit greasy, even with dry shampoo, and I have to wash my hair. But they just stay in and stay curly, and they stay neat when I comb through them. I don't use any hairspray, just that NAC product I showed you earlier. And that's all. Thanks for watching. Bye.